And Kemboy, the top-rated horse in there, it's fantastic for the Supreme Horse Racing Club. He's just a joy to watch. Now, I've chucked in quite an early clip, I think, here of one of Kemboy's races because I think I did anyway. There's one where he clatters the last and Townend's got his arms out either side. And I think the reason that I was going to put that particular clip in was the fact that he's come on such a long way since his novice days. His Aintree performance was as good a performance as you're going to see for most of the seasons. So there, you can look, Townend's got both arms off of him there. He's absolutely walked for that. How he stayed on him, I don't know, but he used to make a lot of mistakes. And it's good when we're watching these clips here to see horses' progression. And no horse has progressed more than Kemboy last season. So showing you that one because he's fiddled his way over there a little bit. He's a little bit slow after. You can see he's a little bit skew there, but he's going on and he's running well in these races. He's winning races. The more that we watch him, the more you'll see that he's an improved horse and he's looking more like a rounded horse. Now, he's another one, 7 going on 8. I know I've said it multiple times in here, but the best is yet to come from this horse. Now, this is the race where I think it was Danny Mullins or David Mullins made the wise choice to go around the outside of him. You can see him settled out the back there. He was far too keen. You can see him throwing his head about there. And, you know, you will go out there with a plan, these jockeys, with what they're going to do with him. But, you know, if your horse is pulling its head off, you've got 2 options. You get him to settle or you stick him out in front. And the only option I've ever considered for a horse that's pulling your arms out is just let them go out in front because they're not going to win by using all that energy. So, smart move to sweep round the field here. And this was a decent field, let's not forget that. But the most important thing is he's travelled a distance to get to this point before he's gone past him. And in that point, he's been pulling away. So he has exerted some energy. But now he's been given a free rein to go off in front. He calms himself down a bit. He's enjoying himself. And probably before, when he was younger and as a novice, with some of those mistakes that he used to make, it would be a bit risky with him. We'll see Road to Respect in the middle there. It's massively stumble. And that wasn't nice for him because he ran a cracking race in behind. But you'll look at the horses here, decent jump there from Kemboy, but start looking at all the riders around him now. Most of them are starting to get to work on their horses. Kemboy's still there, he's travelling, and you can see the way the horse has got his head up and he's leaning to this side. He's full of it. And it was after this performance that lots of people obviously were saying, well, was it a fluke because of the pace and all those sorts of things of it? Got the run of the race up front, and was he going to be a Gold Cup horse? Well, we didn't find out the answer at Cheltenham, but if you just look at this performance here, he's still travelling going into this last flight. There's enough horses close to him that are staying types that could have got to him if they wanted to, but look how much energy he's still got left. Look at the pace of him just drawing clear there. That was a serious performance, and lots of us doubted it at the time. Was it really that good? Was it just a cute ride? All those sorts of things. But that is a serious performance. Now, here on the inside, you can see he jumps, but he goes down after the flight. So he didn't fall, and I think he clipped into the back of Presenting Percy, which is what caused him to go lame. So we never found out anything at Cheltenham, but it put him in good spirits for Aintree, not having that particular race. And look at him out in front again. He's putting proper horses to the sword here. And the way, again, there, Ruby gives him a couple of slaps, and the way that he quickens clear at the end is a pacey horse. So I know he's the top-rated horse in train at the moment, and that came after doing this to the reigning Gold Cup champion. He does look a serious horse. And again, he's another bit here where he's travelling nicely. And we obviously have already seen this clip when we were looking at him with album photo, and he's a little bit kind of sloppy over that. He gets into it a little bit low on there, but he gets away with it. And then when he is being asked to go away, you can see with the horses that are in behind him, and album photo were pulling away from them slightly. He is beating the Gold Cup winner. He's got a nice jump there. He's got the lead in front. Album Photo is probably just chasing him home. But, you know, this is a proper performance. And although he did miss the Gold Cup, he did run at Aintree. So I just think it was a serious performance from Kemboy. He deserves to be at the top of the ratings.